All right, Wayne on the route with the great Bill O'Reilly. Love having him on the show. You can always find his insights and his wisdom at BillO'Reilly.com. I just finished his book. I told Bill last time I was with him on Wednesday, I was flying to Miami, Florida, where I was speaking at a big conservative conference, and I had a chance to read his entire book on the flight. It's got to be a good book if you're going to read 200 plus pages on 1 6-hour flight. I never put it down. Bill, great book, United States of Trump. Love it.
Thank you, Wayne. Very kind of you to say that. I'm glad you read it.
And I love to play games with the passengers and the audience. And I put the book down when I went to the bathroom on the flight. I wanted to see if the woman sitting next to me would say something when I got back. I made sure that the front of the book was facing her. And when I got back, she wanted to ask me all about it. She was Hispanic. She was from Miami. And she seemed very open. She seemed like she might like Trump and she might like you. And she wanted to know more about it. I told her, and I think I got your customer. She said she's going to buy the book. So
Excellent.
Good stuff. United States of Trump.
You know, I'm gonna put you on a payroll, Wayne. We'll go door to door here.
Do I get 10% of each $30 for the book?
Absolutely, whatever you want.
All right, so
whatever you want.
So generous. Let's talk about the Democratic debate. Is such a joke. I mean, I think so. I don't know what you think, but I could barely even watch it without wincing the things they say. But my question for you is Biden finished? I got a feeling he's completely done. Is he kaput?
I wouldn't say he's finished, but I'd say he's declining. Next debate is November 20th, right before Thanksgiving. Between now and then, if his poll numbers continue to slide, he may be on the ropes in that debate. He didn't look good last night. I mean, Anderson Cooper didn't put him into a position where he had to explain Ukraine, China, and Hunter Biden. He had his prepared answer. He deflected over to Trump, which I knew Biden would do. But I don't see any growth there in donations to him or in the polls.
And by the way, my personal belief is if it's Elizabeth Warren, and I still think someone else will get in, because I think it's pretty clear she can never beat Trump. I think we're in luck if it's Elizabeth Warren, because there's no way she's beating Trump. I'm wondering if you think she could actually have a chance to beat Trump, or you think a Hillary Clinton will get in the race, you think a Michael Bloomberg will get in the race?
Well, I've been analyzing this and talking to a lot of inside people. Bloomberg's not going to do it. Hillary Clinton wants to do it, but doesn't want to campaign. So it would be a draft at the convention, which is very unusual. Very unusual. Could happen, though. I do agree with you that Elizabeth Warren, as a socialist woman, comes across as frightening to many middle Americans. Let me tell you a quick story, Wayne. Yesterday afternoon, I'm at Yankee Stadium watching the Astros beat the Yankees, right? Around me are 50,000 people having a great time watching the game until it was obvious the Astros were going to win. And then some people got a little depressed. But the atmosphere in the stadium was fun. And this is America's pastime, baseball. There was no racial stuff or white supremacy. People had enough money to buy the expensive hot dogs, the seats, the beers, the Cokes. Everybody got along. So then, after that positive experience with 50,000 people, I go home and I turn on the debate and I hear how awful America is. It's horrible, Wayne. It's dreadful. All the workers are getting screwed. Nobody has anything. It's a racist, homophobic, misogynist society. Everything's horrible. The president's a gangster. And I'm going, is this the country what? This is a massive fraud that the Democratic Party is perpetuating on a country. How many people are going to buy the fraud? It's hard to say, but to me, it's absurd. The whole thing has reached the lunacy point.
Well, speaking of lunacy, my last question of the day pertains to Nancy Pelosi. She wants impeachment. She wants her cake and she wants to eat it too. She wants impeachment inquiry, but she doesn't want to show an actual vote by each congressperson. Why is she doing this? And can you have an impeachment without a vote for the inquiry showing where people stand? I assume this is all politics and grandstanding.
It's actually a shrewd move on Pelosi's part because if she calls for a vote, as they did with Richard Nixon and Bill Clinton, then she exposes some people, some Democrats, who are in districts that Donald Trump carried. And you got to feel that those Democrats would be in trouble. So I talked about this with Sean Hannity on Hannity's radio show today, and I posted that on BillO'Reilly.com. Hannity thinks that about 40 seats, I put it at 60, that these people,
Wow.
these representatives, would be in jeopardy if they publicly came out and voted for the inquiry. Second reason is if you do that and formalize impeachment proceedings, the Trump administration then can issue subpoenas itself and can cross-examine witnesses that you bring in, that the Democrats bring in. They don't want that. They just want leaks. The Democrats just want to leak to the liberal media one side of the story. They don't want the Trump administration cross-examining. So that's why she did it.
All right. Well, I don't think she's going to have her cake and eat it too. I think just based on the people I speak to everywhere I go, nobody buys that he's deserving of impeachment. Nobody. So I don't think it's working out for him at all. Bill O'Reilly, we love having you on. And again, I want to stress, I enjoyed your book so much. One plane trip, and I read it from front to back. I'd already started it, but I decided to just read it from front to back on a 6-hour trip straight through. And I've never done that before with any book. You're the first book I've ever read all the way through on one half of a plane trip, meaning just on the way back to Las Vegas, I read it. And I just thoroughly enjoyed all the insights and all the inside scoop from a guy who was there in the middle of all of it. Thank you, Bill. United States of Trump. Go get a copy right now from my great friend, Bill O'Reilly. Thanks, Bill.
Okay, Wayne, thank you.
You just watched Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news channel. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for breaking news and give us a thumbs up. If you like this video, then share it with your friends. Remember, you can watch Newsmax TV live on YouTube. Newsmax TV, real news for real people.